family. But I will tell you that I have felt nothing but profound sadness since this very tragic loss. And a couple of weeks ago in a council meeting, when we talked about this after it happened, one of the things I said was how important it is for us to come together as a community so we can work through this together, because there is no without the community. And I can feel here today in this room. So I hope for all of you that are here, that the fact that we're together in this room helps bring some sort of comfort and support. And let you know that you're not alone in going through this. And I am here for you because I just don't know that there's anything else I can do other than to be present and here with you as we work our way through this. Thank you.
My name is Ed Brown, and I am the mayor of Upgard Township. Even though I'm in Upgard, Lansdowne is one of our many close neighbors, we're only 7 minutes apart. That means we are affected by things that happen in each other's neighborhoods. The distance equal every time something happens, we need each other. The only way to survive and try to make sense of things and find strength to carry on is to lean on each other. That is why I'm here. That is why Superintendent Bernhardt is here. That is why State Representative Curry is here. That is why Senator Kearney is here. We all support each other in good times and bad. Even though I didn't know them, my heart breaks for the McLaughlin family. I am certain that they had hopes and dreams for these amazing children that I'm learning about, that they will never be realized. That sadness me immensely. It takes me back to a dark place when I lost my better half and had to make sense of it and still keep my children together and intact. You know what helped me, along with my faith in God? My community. They embraced me and loved on me, as I know this community will do for each other, to press on and survive. I think you heard several speakers say that. It is important that we understand how fleeting life really is. We have to take advantage of the time that we have here on this planet, in this state, in this community, and learn how to love and support each other. Now more than ever before, it's important that we do that. I ask you, please think about that and try to find more ways to support each other, especially in your community. It's easy to say, I'm going to mind my business and keep to myself, but let's do something outside of our comfort zone and show your neighbors that you care and simply ask how you're doing. You'll be surprised at the difference that a simple gesture like that can make. I hope that the McLaughlin family rest in peace and that any remaining family members find solace and the strength to carry on. My prayers will be with you. Thank you.
Next we will hear from Senator Kearney and followed by Superintendent Bernhardt from the Upgard.
Good afternoon. There really aren't words that I could talk about how profoundly sad this whole event, makes it. I can tell you that in Harrisburg, William Penn is mentioned very often. I wear a William Penn scroll button every time I go to an education committee because it's indicative of what we need to do in Harrisburg. I'm talking about this because this is something I can talk about. I didn't know the family. I wasn't in their classrooms. I couldn't really understand the depth of sadness that is on display. But I can tell you that we will continue to work for your community, because your community is our community. And I think I can speak for Rep. Curry as well as all the representatives and senators from Delaware County. That's what we're trying to do. You're in our hands. You're in our thoughts. So thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tim Bernhardt, Superintendent of Police of Upper Darby Township. I want to send condolences from every one of the men and women from the Upper Darby Police Department who were there that day to the McLaughlin Lee family. As others have said, I did not personally know any of the members of the McLaughlin Lee family, but we are forever bonded from that incident that day. You know that we will always be here for you in any way that we can. I grew up in Upper Darby Township. I started my career in the borough of East Lansdowne as a police officer. And I'm very familiar with the things, and I can tell you that from when I was younger until today, it's obvious the support and the commitment that those boroughs have, and as well as Upper Darby Township. As we're all gathered here today, we always will be. I just want to say that and remind everyone that we are forever bonded by that incident that day, and we must always be here for one another, no matter how long it may be. All of us have experienced trauma from that incident, and it's together how we will get through them. And I want to remind everyone, as mentioned earlier, about the resources that are here today. We also in Upper Darby Township have health resources, mental health resources, and counseling. And I want to extend that, but I know you agree with me. Anyone that needs that, it's there for you. So please take advantage of that. I will end with, I hope that everyone can find solace in the fact that our state reps and everyone that is here today, I can tell you that day that incident from Senator Kearney, our Mayor Ed Brown, Rep. Kerry, Mayor of East Lansdowne, Joe Blaine, Mayor of Lansdowne, Byrne, all of them were there for the first responders and the family through and through, and couldn't offer their support more. At one point, I said I have to answer the mayor's own email just to show you. I hope all of you know that your elected leaders are there for all of you and all of us. And I want to make sure that was known today. Anyone that needs anything, we're always here for you, and thank you for allowing me to be here today. At the same time, I'm looking around, you look at how it's a song that reminded of our sister Sled, We Are Family. And I realized that we're looking for it. Family and the Lee family, just look around you. You got a lot of family here today that loves you and that appreciates you. And I realized that we can all do this together and strengthen one another because we care. There's a lot of love in here today. John, Janae, Justin, Devon, there's a lot of love in here today. And we say that we love you. My first scripture is the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leading me beside the still water. He leading me in the path of righteousness for thy name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. That's Psalm 23. John 14, let not your heart be troubled, that you believe in God, and you believe also in me. This is Jesus talking. In my Father's house, there are many mansions. If it was not so, I would not have told you. But I go away to prepare a place for you, and there shall I be, and you shall be also. In my Father's house, there are many mansions, and I love you. God bless you. And like and faith.
We're going to call our songstress back up who blessed us earlier to bless us with another song.
God has been faithful. Despite everything that is going on, God is still faithful. I love you, for your mercy never fails me. All my life, I've been held in your hand.
From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life God has been faithful. And all my life He has been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. God is close like no other. I've known you as a father, known you as a friend, and I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life, God has been faithful. And all my life, God has been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness. All my goodness is running after me. God's goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give Him everything. Your goodness is it's running after me. Oh, His goodness is running after me. God's goodness is running after me. With my life, I surrender. I give Him everything. God's goodness is running after me. Oh, Lord. All your life, God has been faithful. All our life, God has been so good. With every breath that you are able, let us sing of the goodness of God. Hallelujah. All my life, God has been faithful. And all my life, God has been so good. With every breath, you are able. Let us sing of the goodness of God. Let us sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Yes, Lord.
God bless you, brother.
Change the program this like should be saying turn your phones on, maybe out. We're gonna move the reflections, remarks from family and friends will be in now. And so Bill, Tiffany, and Judy, who have already been identified to be reports, but we would please come and one. Bill worked with Emily, we worked with Sue, and Tiffany is a friend.
Good afternoon. I am Judy Murphy. I worked with Sue briefly. I had the privilege of retiring from UPS about 3 years ago. And Sue's schedule and mine seem to overlap slightly from time to time. And when a group of his coworkers, when we all discussed what we should write, what we should say as a tribute, my response was, all I can didn't know him as well as others. But maybe that's the point. Because I probably knew more about his family than I did about him. Stu was such a great dad. I'm so proud of his family. He would show me pictures of Halloween costumes and vacations and all the things that they did together. Another coworker asked me to read on her behalf. She wrote, a boy named Sue, coming up through the ranks at UPS. His name posed challenges for others, but we thought of it as a game. From being part-time supervisors with your name on your polo, and all the new hires asking, how do you pronounce that? So later in his career, as he answered the phones in the feeder department, Peter Sue, only to have to repeat himself several times.